And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Williams at the 3. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Young, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Levine for 3, drops in the tray.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. The pass to Collins. Over White. Rebound collected by Levine. Pass to White. He dishes it to Carter. It's stolen by Capella. Levine against Young. Makes it off the glass.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thanks so much, David. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Levine wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 6 points for Zach Levine. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young drives in, and he gets it to go.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
Here's Levine. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's White. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Zach Levine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Free throw good, Levine.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here's Levine. He also had a big impact in that win against the Spurs. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Carter hits them both.
A nightly double-double threat. Carter Jr.'s combination of size, length, and sheer willpower is impressive.
Passes it to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls up, high post. Again, the Hawks score.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Markkanen takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young against White. And that one is good. And 11 points for Trae Young.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
White finds Markkanen. And here's Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Capella. Gallinari surveying the D. And the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
White the pass to Levine. Launches a 3. And it's White missing. Gallinari with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
White wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Atlanta with the ball. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
White bounce pass. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Levine double team. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And the Bulls another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Williams. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdan. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Rondo against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
First one falls for him.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And Rondo drops them both. The Bulls leading by 3. To the inside, Levine, it's tipped. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Another shot, and it's Gallinari laying it in.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. That one a little long.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And the wide-open shot from Reddish. Offensive rebound.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Reddish the pass to Okongwu, and it's in there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Releases. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The Hawks trailing. There's the pass to Okongwu. Gallinari down low, guarded by Levine. Here's Huerter, stolen by Levine. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And the jam by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Rondo passes to Reddish. It's Okongwu, top of the key. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
The season never really ends.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Stolen by Levine. Here's Young. Here's Sudoronsky, and the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Kicks to Porter. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one. Herter passes to Okongwu, and it's blocked.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Nailed from three-point land.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Rondo dishes to Gallinari. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Pass to Levine. Over Rondo. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And recently, we chatted with Zach Levine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team, and we should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. And the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Left side, Collins. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, the bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game?
Chicago leading by 12. And here is Satoransky. 9 points last game. Pass to Porter. Lock at 6. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He kicks it to Dunn. Collins looking around. Dishes it to Reddish.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And a wide open look for Porter. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's White in for Levine. And a change for the Hawks. Trae Young, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Satoransky against Young. And Satoransky kicks to White. Young. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 15.
And C-Web last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent, with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Porter. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Reddish. And he makes both free throws. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Young, and it's done in the corner. Fires from deep. Carter pulls it in. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Markkanen. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Satoransky, the pass to White. Williams for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Young passes to Collins. And the pass to Dunn. And stolen by White. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Giving his height, Markkanen makes dunking look second nature. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Capella dishes to Dunn. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Pass to White. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Dunn's running. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Young for 3. They get it back. From deep, Collins. He can't get that one to fall.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And White kicks to Satoransky. Here's Markkanen. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks trail by 17. Young from outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Collins. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 17. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Hawks. 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, Chicago. They're 9th best in the conference.
And right now for the Hawks, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
And look, they've caught everyone off guard. The question now, how do you keep this going?
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
The kick out to Williams. Floats one. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Collins passes to Young. Shoots over White. No good off the back of the rim. The Bulls leading by 18. Out to the right wing. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Williams' shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
Young against White. Outside, Markkanen takes the three, and the Bulls get it back. Here's Carter, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Zach Levine's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Rondo's checked in. To the wing right side. Here's Markkanen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Good on the shot. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
No excuse for not boxing out Bogdanovich. He'll torch you for that mistake more often than not. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Levine dishes to Carter. Here's Rondo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Trying to get something going. And it's White missing.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter. Young is subbed in for Markkanen. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. On the wing, Levine. Levine double team. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Two shots.
That's good from Young.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
And so Young nails them both. The Hawks trail by 8. Rondo passes to Herter. The dish to Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Zach Levine. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Cornett kicks to Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, you better wrap Porter up on these type of shots. When you don't, he fends off the contact well and finishes in style.
Rondo's scanning the floor. The Bulls leading by 10. There's Porter with the 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
When Porter first came into the league, he didn't have this shot. Now he's a knockdown perimeter shooter.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Here's Collins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so Collins nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
White drives in. Good D by Rondo.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway. Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
The Bulls leading by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 18-7 run. Well, Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Young passes to Carter. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. From deep, Gallinari. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Here's White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to follow him. Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for White.
Well, we saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter and less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Rondo. Here's Gallinari. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Gallinari's got his second bucket. Chicago leading by 9. Passes to White. Here's Levine. Pass to White. Looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Deft move by White inside. I mean, just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for White.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And both free throws good for White. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. And there's the pass to Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside, Porter puts up a 3. Here's Carter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Zach Levine was the man in the first. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
Well, it's almost impossible to catch up if you keep fouling. They need to be the team getting to the foul line at a higher rate in the second half. That means driving to the basket, hitting the cutters, slicing to the basket. Anything going to the basket is your friend.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Outside Williams. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. The Hawks trail by 13. Young with the ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
The Bulls leading by 10. Outside, Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And here's Young from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Levine. They shoot again, and Capella sends it back.
Given his size and skill set, marketing is hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what marketing can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. To the middle, stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The Hawks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. Now White, he has 7. Outside, Markkanen trying to get open as Carter. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by White. And that's now 9 points for Lauri Markkanen. Young against Markkanen. That one falls.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
On the wing, Levine. Out to White. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Collins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In transition, here come the Bulls. Oh.
A nice find by White. I mean, we want to see more of this from him. I mean, Kobe might not be a point, but he can pass.
And here's Young from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 30.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Saransky's checked in for Kobe White. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And so Collins nails both of them. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Back to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Satoransky, the pass to Levine.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Collins. He's got 10. Here's Dunn. Offensive rebound. And Collins is right there. Collins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. The Hawks trail by 11. Young passes to Capella. Here's Dunn. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Levine. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Chicago. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. In the third spot, Clint Capella.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Chicago leading by 9. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. From deep, Williams. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Young. Stolen by Satoransky. From 18 feet away. And that one goes long. The Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot by Collins, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Young passes to Markkanen. He dishes it to Levine. 6 to shoot. Overdone. And again, Chicago, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The Bulls leading by 9. The 15-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bulls shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. Markkanen inside the line. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. Atlanta making some changes. The Hawks trail by 9. Rondo passes to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Levine finds Porter. Now White. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Levine double team. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Hawks again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. Porter outside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rondo passes to Reddish. They get the rebound. Chicago's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Good chance here for Porter. And the wing jumper offline. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Reddish.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Right side Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Gallinari. Unloads. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Gallinari hits them both. And here's Levine. 26 points for him. Rebound by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, and the versatility Bogdanovich offers is enticing. A fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Bulls leading by 6. Passes it to Levine. White looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Pulls it from 20. A shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Free throw good, Levine.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so Levine nails both of them. And it's Rondo with the ball for Atlanta. 8-point game. Gallinari outside. Feeds it to Okongwu. Rejected by Young. They recover it. Gallinari. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Levine inside the three-point line. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Herter. Hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got 5.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
White dishes to Levine. Ring shot on the way. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Rondo, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Rondo kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. Over Young. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, Porter. The kick out to Young. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows the best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
The Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Chicago leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine against Bogdanovich. The pass to Carter. To the paint. White against Rondo. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Collins passes to Okongwu with 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Rajon Rondo is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins, then it's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here's Levine. Oh!
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Free throw good, Levine. Rondo with it. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Outside, Porter. To the inside, Young. And yes, it's good.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Rondo finds Bogdanovich. Over Levine. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
The confidence Bogdanovich plays with is infectious. Superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Pass to White. And the rejection by Collins. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Levine inside the three-point line. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Atlanta calls timeout. You look at Zach Levine. He's really been playing well.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Lowry Markkinen's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that one falls for Carter. He's off on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Bogdanovich. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago leading. Over in the corner, White. He kicks to Markkanen. Back to White. Three-pointer. Levine trying to free himself up, and it's White missing.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Capella over to help. Markkanen from outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
4-on-3 break. Goes up on the block. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. There's Porter with the three. Cans it from downtown.
Knocks down his second three of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Here's Young, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
That free throw good from Young. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's White. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. Tips it up. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Passes it to White. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen passes to Levine. Over Bogdanovich. That's short off the rim.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Over Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Can he keep it going? Pass to Hunter. Here's Young to tie it up. Carter pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
The pass to Young. Now Capella. Back to Young. Shoots over White. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. Rebound by the Hawks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
No coverage that time. Collins has got 9 points in the quarter.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
There's Williams with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Carter kicks to Williams. Tries again. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Young, a good look to tie it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
Pass to Levine. Levine double team. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Capella. Lays it in off the breakaway. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. White against Young. And it's White missing. The Hawks leading. Capella, the pass to Young. From past the arc. Doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Outside, Levine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 33.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Bounce pass, Young. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded by Markkanen. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Out on his own on the break. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
And Capella sends it back. Here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins. And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? I mean, last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropping. This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Here's Capella. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine can't hit. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bogdanovich, offensive rebound. And it's Capella missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
White finds Levine. Levine double team. Markkanen from outside. Here's Carter. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. White dishes to Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Carter, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Young looking around. And stolen by White. In the corner, it's Levine. It's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 38 points.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach Levine.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Taken away by Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Young. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside, Markkanen. Williams kicks to Markkanen. Levine for three. Rebounded by Capella. And they're on the break. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Markkanen pulls it in. Now here's White. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.